Okay, so okay, we're gonna get into the interview stuff, all right? Quick fast.
Okay.
And we got Lamar Skeete on the phone right now, calling from Workworth. You know what I'm saying? Exclusive. I wanted to speak with Lamar, and I sent him a message sent his people a message via Instagram, because there's been a lot of like attention that has been coming onto the story here, as far as like lyrics being used in court and different things like that, which has helped in, I guess, your sentence right now, right? So can you
Definitely.
So okay, for the people now who are like completely out of the loop, what did they sentence you with?
What did they sentence me to?
Like what was the charges?
Oh, my charges, I got charged for first-degree murder based on an attempted murder that I was charged for when I was a young offender in 2008.
Mm-hmm.
And the lyrics that they actually used against me, I made a track called Live from the Don when I was incarcerated in the Don jail, and the Crown presented lyrics, real niggas don't crack to the coppers, and the judge allowed her to present that in front of the jury.
Wow.
Because the Crown's motive was that Kenneth Mark was murdered because he cooperated with the police. But in fact, when I said the word coppers on that particular song, I was actually referring to correctional officers, and it had nothing to do with the case. And the judge himself knows that. He was just being covertly racist. You feel me?
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, do you feel like there was like a vendetta that was started because you put the word coppers in your song? Like,
yes.
Like they had a personal vendetta against you, type of thing?
Well, it's more of the motive evidence that the Crown was trying to push towards. However, the motive evidence should be inadmissible. Not all of it, just the attempted murder. For the fact that my charge was withdrawn in 2009, they shouldn't be talking about that case in front of the jury, you understand?
Right.
But in regards to the rap lyrics, it plays on racial bias, because those rap lyrics have nothing to do with the particular case at hand. You get me?
Yeah. Wow.
So, yeah, basically they just took my words out of context, first of all, because correctional officer and police officer are two different authorities. However, at the same time, we have to remember that any individual who's going through the criminal justice system has the right to remain silent. So them even putting those lyrics in is just basically prejudicial towards me. And when white society hears those lyrics, they're going to look at me different, right? I'm not getting a fair trial when they hear that. You get me?
Yeah. Wow. So
yeah.
They sentenced you, and you're doing 25 to life right now?
Yeah, 25 to life. I started my life sentence in 2012. I believe I came to the penitentiary May 25th, 2012. And I've been here ever since. Went through the maximums, went to Joyceville. Now I'm in Workworth Institution. It's a low medium. It's a little bit more calm over here.
Yeah.
I'm just doing the music thing, just trying to project positivity to the community, to the culture, you know what I'm saying, to hip-hop in general. I'm never going to stop rapping, tell you that much.
Are you able to record over there? You guys got like a little studio set up?
Yeah, we have a little music room over here, you know what I'm saying? So more times it's me and Heartless G, Zoom, salute Heartless G.
Salute.
And we're just working, you know what I'm saying? Just like a regular artist would work on road. We're just in and out the studio all the time, just making new music and just building.
Yeah.
Not giving up on our dreams, you feel me?
Yeah. Wow, yeah. Man. Take me through a little bit of the scene, or the things that were going on inside. Like you're in the box, right? And before you went in, like they already had you detained, right? Before you got sentenced.
While I was going to my trial?
Yeah, like where were you doing your provincial?
Oh, the Don jail, live from the Don. That's what it's all about. Live from the Don jail. I spent 28 months in the Don jail. That's why I even painted the picture of the Don jail through my lyricism. You feel me?
Okay.
Like that's what we're talking about here. We're talking about a rap about the Don jail that the Crown Attorney introduced as evidence in front of the jury. I made this rap after I got charged for the murder, about to Don jail. Has nothing to do with what's going on at trial. At the end of the day, I'm going to tell everybody this. I'm an innocent man. I did not murder Kenneth Mark. Rest in peace to Kenneth Mark. Condolences to his family and loved ones. You know what I'm saying? We have to remember that there's a life lost here at the same time.
Facts.
However, I'm not the person who killed Kenneth Mark. And for the fact that they're introducing evidence that has nothing to do with the specific crime at hand, that's a miscarriage of justice.
Definitely.
And everybody's entitled to a fair trial. So how come I'm not getting my fair trial? You feel me?
Well, just the fact that this is a song that was written after the murder incident went down, and then they're trying to put. You're saying this is a track that was written while you were inside about nothing that has to do with the murder that went down.
Exactly.
You're talking about COs, not fucking street cops, right? And then the murder happens outside, and they put it on you.
Yeah, exactly. This has nothing to do with the streets. This has everything to do with the theme. Live from the Don.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It got a lot of recognition back in 2011 when I first dropped it. Shout out to City on Clouds. Thank you for, you know what I'm saying, projecting my lyricism through their channel. That was I really appreciate that. I dropped it when I was 20 years old. And yeah, I went to trial when I was 21 years old. It came up in my trial, so I don't know why they're doing that.
Wow. And when did exactly did they pull it up during the trial?
Pardon me?
When, like, how many years later did they pull it up? Because you're going through all the provincial time and all that stuff. You're going through the fighting the case, and then they finally bring this up. So, at what point of your case did they bring up the song?
Oh, they brought this up mid-trial. Like, my trial was already going on. They went through the pre-motions. All the evidence was presented. Then during my trial, you got to come to court early in the morning, right? So I came into the courtroom, and the court was getting a lot of media attention, the case. So the Crown attorneys were on their laptops. And I guess when they typed in my name on Google, the City on Clouds popped up. They weren't expecting that because my name been in the paper, and they're the ones who are the prosecution. So obviously their names are going to be in the paper, so they want to see how they're doing in the media too, right? When they seen that, they started playing it early morning in the courtroom, and then they found those lyrics, "Real niggas don't crack to the coppers," presented it to the judge. Now we had to have a voir dire because I had to tell my lawyers, I'm not talking about the police. I'm talking about the correctional officers.
Yeah.
And it has nothing to do with the case at hand. And my homie, Mr. So Focus, was in the courtroom, and Mr. So Focus was like telling my lawyers, like, what is this? This is some shenanigans right here. And the judge even said, the only word that he heard coppers was police officers. So if we can prove to him during the voir dire that we're talking about correctional officers, he won't allow the evidence in. And we proved it to him because he went through the whole rap, every single lyric in the rap song, and it had to do with the Don jail.
Yeah.
And he still let the jury hear it, knowing that the jury's gonna perspectives is gonna change about me, right? Because you have to understand, in Toronto, when you hear the news saying rapper, that's just another way of them saying gangster.
Oh, yeah.
They don't take our culture serious. You feel me?
No, they don't use rapper as a way of saying, oh, this guy was doing something with, having a musical career. Is used as like a negative connotation, like one of those rappers again, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So at the end of the day, I'm not giving up on my dreams because this was the talent that the Most High gave me. You feel me? So I'm not gonna let this deter me from still building and following my dreams. At the end of the day, I know I didn't do or say anything wrong. You feel me?
Yeah. So you've been gone since 2012, roughly around 2011.
Actually, I've been gone since 2010. I got arrested in 2010. Had to do two years pretrial custody. Got convicted in 2012. Now they're telling me that I had to go to an appeal process. The appeal was based on if the judge erred at trial. So my appeal lawyer at the time, Timothy Breen, he told me these rap lyrics was a huge error. And actually, Los Angeles Times actually wrote an article specifically about my case.
Wow.
Basically saying, yo, what's going on up there in Canada? They're convicting people for rap lyrics and not traditional forms of evidence. What's going on in Canada? So now appeal courts agreed that the judge did error However, at a second look at the question, and then they wrote 365 paragraphs, how they feel about it. So that's when I realized that the system was actually a game with rules controlled by racist human beings. Now they say I got to go to Supreme Court. Supreme Court, you got to go on a national issue. That's the rule.
Right.
That's the third step I'm on. Last trial, last appeal. Now Supreme Court, you got to go on a national issue. Well, all right. Los Angeles Times wrote an article about it. Los Angeles Times is pretty identifiable.
Well, that's
so
a
if they're
huge
speaking
publication.
about this specific case, it must be a national issue.
Yeah.
Supreme Court doesn't want to hear it. So now I exhausted all my appeals. They're telling me I got to present new evidence. However, in 2013, the same attempted murder that I was telling you about earlier, the motive evidence, somebody else got charged for that attempted murder.
Wow.
So now I'm saying this whole system is designed to just keep you in the game. If you're innocent, how come when that evidence came in 2013, nobody could intervene and say, all right, send the kid back to trial because the jury didn't get to hear that part.
Yeah.
The jury didn't get to hear that somebody else was charged for all this attempted murder, motive evidence that they got to hear that they weren't supposed to hear in the first place because Mr. Skeete got his charge withdrawn. You get me?
And let me ask you a quick question. When that information came in, right, that like somebody else was charged with that, how did you find that out? Like, did you have to go?
I actually found it out. I found it out when I was in the hole in Edmonton Max after I got stabbed. If you know my song Penitentiary Nightmares, I speak about a stabbing on the second verse of Penitentiary Nightmares where racial tensions were going on in Edmonton Max. So I got stabbed. I went to the hole. I jumped on the phone. I heard about a raid that happened in a 12 division called Project Horseshoe.
I remember that.
And somebody told me somebody else got charged for the attempt murder of Kenneth Mark. So I jumped on the phone right away, called my lawyer. I said, Timothy Breen, I just heard somebody got charged for the attempted murder of Kenneth Mark. That's big news to me. And that's when he told me that his occupation was only to argue the judge's error in trial. He had nothing to do with new evidence. So I'm like, oh, this is a game for real. You got to follow the rules of the game.
Yes.
Appeal court doesn't want to hear nothing about new evidence.
This is why
Supreme
I asked
Court
you that.
doesn't want to hear nothing about new evidence. They only want to hear national issues.
Yeah.
So now the next step of the game right now is for me to present new evidence. However, I need my culture behind me. You feel me? So I like to salute you for actually shedding light and like letting me have my voice. You feel me?
It's like I said before, it's our pleasure. I apologize even that it took so long to get in contact with us. You know what I'm saying? We're here on the outside running around trying to make this network the biggest that it can be so that we can, shed light on things like this. But it's like part of the reason I even asked you that is because it's like if you didn't find that out through like the Project Horseshoe and all that, you'd be completely still in the dark about new evidence presented in your case. And that's what I need the people to see the injustices in. Like, there's so much things that, like, if we don't have the information, then we remain stuck, right?
Exactly.
Like,
it's just the barriers, and that's why they invented places like this. So the communication is very vague. You know what I'm saying? So I know there's a lot of people out there that's just like lost in the dark. Like, yo, what's going on with Ammo? We always hear something about these rap lyrics. Some people don't even know I'm in the penitentiary or how long I've been in the penitentiary. They just hear my music and like saying like, yeah, he's nice. Like, yo, where is he at? How come he's not freeing up? Like, he's saying he's innocent, or we're hearing about there was some miscarriage of justice in his trial. But then again, a lot of people don't really want to get involved in it like that because you have to remember there's a victim here and the victim's family and then politics.
Facts.
But I'm telling everybody right now I'm an innocent man, and there is a whole lot of miscarriages of justice in my trial. And if everybody's supposed to have a fair trial, and if they have the facts that they need to convict me, then why they keep on playing unfair? Every card that they told me that I had to play to go to the next level of the game, I had that card and more. So why every day that passes by of me still being in prison, at the end of the day, my faith is strong. I'm a strong individual. My spirit is strong. So I'm not scared. I fear no evil. You feel me? So it's not like I'm here crying, but I'm just saying to my community and to my culture, yo, this is real. This is a real story. You feel me? This is not no fugazi stuff that we're just trying to get some clout on Instagram. This is not about that. If you ask anybody about me in the whole city of Toronto, they'll tell you, yo, that's one of the trillers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you already know.
Well, definitely, if it needs more publication, like how they were saying, you know what I'm saying, it needs more coverage, you know, we're going to definitely do our part to make sure that the public knows that there's been an injustice done, you know what I'm saying?
Bless it. I really appreciate that. That really touches my heart.
Yo,
Respect.
Respect for that, King. Like, just even like, it's messed up because, let me ask you a quick question. Way back in the days, before any of this shit ever happened, when was the first time that you got locked up? Like, were you ever a YO or in YO?
Yes, I was. I was a young offender. That was actually the first time. That's when I got charged. I got charged for robbing a taxi, which I pled guilty to. You know what I'm saying? I was young and dumb. Robbed a taxi cab with my younger brother. We pled guilty to that.
Yeah.
We got arrested for 2 guns in somebody else's residence. We got arrested. I ended up getting my charges dismissed, and my younger brother ended up getting found guilty in trial because of rap lyrics, because they said that he rapped about a specific weapon in one of his raps.
Okay.
And that's how he got convicted for the weapon, even though they found the weapon in somebody else's residence. And then that's when we got charged for the attempted murder of Kenneth Mark while we were in young offender. So those 3 charges that I just named, that's what we were in young offender for. And then that's why the case spills over into my adult years when Kenneth Mark was deceased. You feel me?
Yeah. Well, the reason I asked that is because, like, when things started happening, why do you think, like, because there's always, like, I know me, myself, for the amount of time that I've done and the different things that I've gotten myself into, there was a point in time when, like, I used to want things, and my mom, Dukes, as a single mom, she would give me everything, because as an only child, she'd give me everything. But then as I started getting older, the shit that I want that she just can't get me in, and I just started fucking going into stealing and then graduating into dealing and all that.
As I said, like basically you're saying, like, actually, like, getting involved in the culture?
Yeah, like, there's always a point in time when we start getting into doing crime, and then we get stuck because we get locked up the one time, and then it becomes a cycle. Like, remember, like I'm not saying I'm an angel, you know what I'm saying? I'm from 12th Division, you know what I'm trying to say? And if you're from 12th Division, if you're from my area, like, you know what it is to survive at the end of the day. And sorry, sorry to interrupt you for a second. 12th Division, because for those people who are going to be listening to this, they're just like, what the that's like the junction, right? That's like...
yeah, the junction, you know, the south side, you feel me? That's on 12th Division. The junction is a part of the south side as well.
Yeah, south
so
side.
What I'm saying to you is, like, as I said, I'm not an angel. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say, oh, I'm some perfect kid. Yeah. We all make mistakes. We all grow. You know what I'm saying? I spent 7 years in the penitentiary. I know if you know better, you do better. I grew up with my younger bro and a single mother. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, my mother had to go provide for me and my bro. There's things that we wanted. I just told you I robbed a taxi driver like a dumb kid because maybe I wanted a cell phone or some Jordans or some shit that is not even important in the future. You know what I'm trying to say? However, this specific crime I'm in prison for, I did not commit this crime that I'm in prison for. But I'm saying, like, I made mistakes in my lifetime, and, like, I just got involved just through my environment. You know what I'm trying to say? Seeing stuff in my environment and seeing stuff that maybe just materialistic things or reputation that you see people have that you might gravitate towards for the moment. But at the end of the day, none of that's important in the future, because you don't take that with you when you go. You take what you leave. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, for sure. So what's going on with the appeal process now? Oh, yeah, right now they say I got to holler at Innocence Canada, and present new evidence. So right now we have that new evidence that I just said to you that popped up in 2013 because of this detective, a Toronto police detective, decided to charge somebody else for the attempt murder of Kenneth Mark. And he must have adopted the notion that Kenneth Mark must have not been fully honest with the court system because he decided to charge somebody else. So we have to present this new evidence, and there's possibly a next new evidence. So I'm working on that with my team, and we're just, like, talking to lawyers and just promoting the story for the community to see that miscarriages of justice, multiple miscarriages of justice occurred in my case. And yeah, like, that's basically what we're doing right now. We're just promoting it and gathering up new evidence to present for the Minister of Justice. Yeah, we gotta go to the Minister of Justice right now. get the case open back up, and I'm trying to go fight this in federal court. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. You got a same lawyer or a new lawyer?
Pardon me?
Same lawyer or a new lawyer?
No, actually, well, the lawyer I just had was James Lockyer. He's actually the lead counsel for Innocence Canada, you feel me? But
Okay.
I'm talking to multiple different lawyers to get their take on what's going on with this new evidence and stuff, and how much new evidence we need, and who needs to get interviewed, and this, that, and the third. You get me?
Yeah. Well,
So
hopefully,
anybody who's willing to...
hopefully through this as well, like when this is publicized and stuff like that, and we put out, because I'll put out an audio and a video of this, right? When this starts going out, you know, hopefully the different lawyers and stuff like that who catch wind of our show, or the people who peep our show on a regular, you know, maybe some of those people can step forward and be like, yo, we can help you with that. You know what I'm saying? Or you can get a pro bono case, or, you know what I mean? Something.
Because when people see that it's serious, exactly, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, it's all about the platform. Me, if I reached out to somebody, they might not take it serious, but they see that you're rocking and you have influence on them. Your platform, you can say, okay, this guy posted up, and then they could look into the facts. At the end of the day, I'm just talking facts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can look into the facts for yourself and say, hey, yo, this kid's really telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is.
Yo, listen, man. It's. I definitely appreciate you even sharing this with us, dog. Because like,
yeah, man. Yo, salute. We love hip hop Toronto all day, man. That's one of the trillest platforms in the city. You know what I'm saying? How'd I find out? I've been hearing about you guys from time. You know what I'm saying? Salute DJ Stefani. You know what I'm saying? She already done showing me. That's my rider mommy. That's my wife. That's the love of my life. You know what I'm saying? She's on Instagram. She shows me the platforms, what's going on in the city. I still got my ear to the streets. I love hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hip hop head. That's what I am. I'm an MC. You already know hip hop is a culture. It's based on MCing, DJing, breakdancing, and graffiti. It's not a genre of music. That's where people get it confused. You feel me?
Super facts. How could we get some of that music that you guys are cooking up over there inside? You, Heartless G, and all the rest of the Mandem.
Pardon me?
How could we get some of that music that Mandem are cooking up inside right now?
Oh, you already know, man. Just check out the Instagrams. Me and Heartless got a mixtape out on my SoundCloud right now. Heartless is always dropping new stuff. I think Heartless is about to drop a video just now. You can check out the Slumber Party music video. Okay. We're always working, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sick.
The links are there on the Instagram pages. Right now, particularly right now, like the music room is shut down right now because there's a big party that went down in October. So the correctional officers locked off the music room. I think they're gonna open it back next month or the following month. Yeah. So right now the music is just everything that we have already on street in the files is there, and we got to make some new music right now. So we're just working. We're just writing right now. We're just in writing mode.
Well, I'll make sure to run some of the stuff on the SoundCloud for sure. Even
you already know.
One of the last questions, because I don't know how much time you still have over there, but one of the last questions I have for you, because I remember when I was going away, Harper government was in place, and there was a lot of like double bunking going on. I went through a riot over there at Millhaven because of the double bunking and shit. Like, now that is all complete, what's it like? Is like everywhere double bunked?
Everywhere is like where?
Double bunked, like all the rooms.
Double bunked. Yeah, they got some double bunk cells. You got like 3 double bunk cells in the front of the range, and then everywhere else is single. And like right now in Workworth, we got 6 ranges on each unit. So that means there's what, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 double bunk cells.
Jesus Christ. So you're as a lifer, you got to double bunk with somebody.
Oh, yeah. When I first came to this institution, I had to double bunk with somebody, but I got my single cell in like 4 months. Wow. But when I was in Joyceville, I never had to double bunk with nobody. But it's just different institutions, different rules. At the end of the day, it's a white man system. Like, if you don't want to double bunk with somebody, they'll just send you to the hole. They could care less and ship you out. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you'll just do your double bunk for how long you got to do it, because every lifer had to do it too, right? So, I get along with people. I'm not a violent person that's like, yo, I don't want to sell you. If I got to sell you, you know what I'm saying? We chill, read some scriptures, and just project positivity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like, dog, before the whole double bunking thing came in, the lifers didn't have to double bunk.
Yeah, I know. We're basically, when people argue about that stuff in the institution with the committee and stuff, I do understand that, but people will just say, yo, there's people who have it worse than us. There's people who are on death row. There's people who are in Rikers Island. That's way worse than here, and they got a double bunk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I do understand the mentality, but this place just taught me a lot of discipline and humbleness. Sometimes you're not always going to get it your way, just like what happened in my trial. I never got it my way, so this is something lighter. To be in a cell with the next man for a couple months is something lighter. I have bigger fish to fry. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I like your positive attitude, man. Especially the fact that you're doing life right now. How do you keep up that positive attitude?
How do I keep up the positive attitude? It's through the Most High. You know what I'm saying? I call him Yahweh Elohim. Other people might call him other names. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
But he just humbles me and just lets me know that I'm only a man, and it's all in his hands. It's his plan. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And just keeps me strong and grounded. Family support from my wife, support from her mom and my loved ones. All that stuff just keeps me grounded. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Wow, man, you're a positive light. You know what I'm saying? And you got a lot of strength, bro. Like I commend you for that.
Thank you very much.
Know what
really
I'm saying?
Appreciate that.
Yeah, man. It's because you got to understand. There's a lot of people, and you've probably seen them yourself, who come in and they go on like it's the end of the world, and they literally have like 2 years in. They have 2 years to do total. You know what I'm saying? And you
yeah.
Like, do you get that? That's another question. When you see the people that get the quote unquote baby time, what do you think? What's going on in your mind when you see that? Like a guy who's coming in, he's acting
when I see
super
the short timers come through.
Yeah, and they're acting super brolic. Yeah, and crying and complaining.
Pardon me?
And they're crying and complaining, and you're looking and you're like, yo, fam, you got 2 years.
Yo, like I don't really tell people what to do or what to say and how to feel. I just keep it cruising. It's just like it goes through my ear, through my brain, and I just discard it through my heart. If they're not really saying nothing that's positive or nothing, because at the end of the day, I can't be dwelling on. Remember, not everybody communicates with everybody in the penitentiary. It's like a society. Where I'm at, there's 700 people. You know what I'm trying to say? But when I hear people complaining, I just let them know, like, if I do communicate with them, I just let them know, yo, there's always somebody in a worse predicament than you.
Yes.
There's people on death row. You know what I'm trying to say? Tookie Williams lost his life on death row trying to project positivity in Compton, California, try to tell the kids to stop gangbanging. And they took his life away from him, his life. They put a needle in his arm and killed him. You're going home, fam. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
You're going home. You just got to just sit down. Don't worry. 2 years is light. When 2 years pass, you're going to say, yo, that went by pretty fast. I've been in for 7 years in the penitentiary and 10 years in total. Actually, 9 years, but if you count my YO time.
Right.
And at the end of the day, it's like, yo, it went by fast. I'm almost 30. I remember when I was 19. I remember when I was 19 years old. Now, I'm turning 29 this year. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And it went by pretty fast. I got pretty smarter, stronger, wiser. So at the end of the day, like, time ain't nothing. As long as you breathing, give thanks.
Oh, super facts. Super facts. Man, I got so many questions for you, man. It's like, how much phone time you have left? How much time you got?
Oh, right now, like, as my sentence?
No, time on the phone,
Oh, time on the phone? Yeah, I have time.
How much more sentence you got? Because you got 25, so they're going to ask you to do like 18 of it, and then you get to come home and you're on parole for life, basically, right? Is that how it
right
works?
Now I have 9 in, so the system wants to get 16 more years out of me.
Wow.
But as I said, there's I'm supposed to be going home. Like, listen, I got all the cards. Look, this one last card they want, I got that card too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? I didn't tell no detective to charge nobody else for the motive evidence. I didn't do that. I was in the penitentiary. I was in Edmonton Max healing from my racial war stabbing that I got. You know what I'm trying to say? And I heard somebody else got charged for the Kenneth Mark attempted murder. So at the end of the day, no matter what card that they throw at me, I have the answer for it. But they're breaking the rules to their own game that they created. But they could break the rules because they're like, no one's kicking up no dirt for this black kid. You know what I'm saying? So you know what? We're just going to do whatever we want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck, man. And you said you were in a racial war in the pen
Yeah,
over there in
like when I was in
Edmonton.
Edmonton Max, like
So what, like
the
between the
followers
whites
could,
and the
go
natives?
to DJ_38 on SoundCloud.
Okay.
Check out the tune Penitentiary Nightmares. It's on a mixtape called Real Nigga Talking. Never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. Salute Tupac. But yeah, Penitentiary Nightmares. It talks about the verse when I was in Edmonton Max.
Calling me a nigger and him a dirty Indian. They're tripping cause their homie got stabbed the day before. Now they're out for blood, trying to wage a racial war.
Some politics were going on the range. The N-word started getting thrown around like crazy. The white boys wanted me to leave the range, and the rest of it is on the track. So go to the track. Make sure you go to the track.
Oh, I'm seeing it right now. I just pulled it up on SoundCloud. Penitentiary Nightmares. At least 3,000 views on it. 3,000 listens on it right now. So it's definitely doing well. I'm gonna give that a share. You know what I'm saying? Trust me.
You already know.
Holy, bro. What's one of the craziest things?
I've been dropping mixtapes from the penitentiary since 2015. You know what I'm saying? Every time I go somewhere that has a music room, that's a blessing to me because I've been rapping my whole life. That's what I'm good at. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And when the Most High presents that right in front of my face, I can't take that for granted because I could be in the max cooped up on a 23-1 lockdown, no studio, no nothing. You'd be happy that you get in a shower and a 20-minute phone call, then you're back in your cell. That's how they do it in the max.
Oh,
so
yeah.
now I'm in the medium. I get to move around in the medium. I get to go to the music room, go to the weight pit. You know what I'm saying? Go to the cafeteria and at least have a little bit of movement and sanity. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing is, a lot of people, like I'm here on the outside watching a lot of these kids develop in the rap scene, right? And they take things for joke, basically, right? Like you just explain so many different levels and different things that you have to go through while you're on the inside. I don't know if a lot of these motherfuckers are ready for that. You know what I'm saying? What kind of advice do you have for these shorties coming up who think shit is a game when they're jumping online, fucking incriminating themselves, doing all kind of crazy shit?
Yo, man, it's not even about that. It's not even about clout. It's not even about, yo, listen. When there was no such thing as Instagram when I was on the road, and I'm hearing what Instagram, people are going on Instagram throwing up gang signs and talking about fuck the ops. Let me tell you what Instagram's about. They made Instagram for you to make your business and build your platform. That's what it's about. You're desensitizing the culture when you're not being an intellect. You know what I'm saying? That's when people are looking at black people like, these monkeys again.
Yep.
Nah, man. Be smarter. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, as I told you guys, I'm not an angel. You know what I'm saying? But if you got to do what you got to do, I understand. But don't be going on Instagram like it's cool. It's not cool. Use Instagram to build your platform and get your money. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's for. Because that's what those white boys in Silicon Valley are doing. They're getting their money off of creating this stuff. But they're just giving it to us. They don't care what we do with it. They're making their money off of it. So now let's get our money off of it. You feel me?
Super facts. Super facts. And like even for kids who are like looking to get into criminal activity and shit like that, you know, for a man who's been inside now for like 9 years, like what kind of advice do you have for them, man?
Nah, man, like it's not even at the end of the day, if you're trying to look into get into criminal activity, yo, the same energy that you're putting into the negativity, if you flip that energy into positivity and get honest gain, I'm telling you, you could do it. Because if you put your energy into negativity and you're getting true, yeah, you're going to get true, but it's only going to be for a time frame, a periodic time frame. If you put your energy into honest gain, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to do, make a jewelry store, be a lawyer, be a basketball player, whatever you want to do, whatever your heart desires, if you honest gain and you put your heart to it, I'm telling you, later on in life, trust me, you're going to reap the benefits. You're going to reap what you sow. You feel me?
Facts.
That's what it is. That's what I'm telling the younger generation who think about criminality. At the end of the day, criminality is just dishonest gain. You know what I'm trying to say? And it's not cool to be a criminal. Look where I'm at right now. And I'm innocent for this charge, but look where we're at right now. There's people out here who did the crime that they did. They can't see their girl whenever they want to see their girl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got to ask their homies to send them money. You know what I'm saying? Their homies is probably trying to have sex with their girl right now. You feel me? So this is where crime leads you, to a place like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Even like over the years of you being away, all right? You've seen the style of guys who were the same as you when you were first gone, and then you've seen the different generations of youths who have come in over the years. What are your thoughts on like the 2016 to 2018 type of generations that you've seen come inside? Like the differences.
It's just like my thoughts is just like, you got to remember, we're all once age. So I was once 22. I was once 24. When I was that age, I thought I knew it all. So I'm seeing the younger generation now, and the same thing the OGs were showing me. Now it's like, I'm trying to show it to them, but in more of a modest way than the OGs showed me, because they think they know it all. So I have to also watch my approach, because they might be like, yo, this nigga Am think he harder than us. Like, yo, this nigga don't know what we do out there. But at the end of the day, like, I see that generations and generations are just lost, and they think it's more cooler and it's more better to glorify violence and to be quote unquote gang. You know what I'm trying to say? So I just try to kick knowledge to them, talk to them, and say, yo, look where we at. We all here together. We all black. We all brothers. You know what I'm saying? Some of us are Israelites. Some of us are Ishmaelites. Don't matter what you are as long as you believe. You know what I'm trying to say?
Facts.
And just try to just say, yo, what's your plan when you get out, my nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? And just try to relate to them. You feel me? Relate to them and make them know, like, yo, I don't want to see you back here. But then there's some of the kids that they get out, come back on a parole violation, get out again, come back on a parole violation, get out again, come back on a parole violation. Like, they don't care. So if I see someone doesn't care, at the end, they don't tell people what to do. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
That's why God gave us free will. You can only bring somebody to the water. You can't make them drink it. You feel me?
Super facts. Yeah, man. I can totally relate, man. One of the things that I heard that really stuck with me over the years when I was gone, and I was like gone in 2010 to 2011, right? There was a young guy that was in there. He was about 20 at the time, and the man said, yo, soft thing, I got a couple more bids left in me. And I said to myself, wow, this guy does not give a fuck about his future. You know what I mean? Like, you literally just say, oh, I'm young, I could do a couple more bids. Like, nah, fam, stay home.
People, yo, I heard that so many times. It's like, I got some unfinished business to do, this, that, and the third. It's like, when I hear that, I just say, yo, do you. You know what I'm saying? Do what you want to do, because life is about choices and decisions. And when we reach a certain age, we all know what's right from wrong. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can't say they don't know what's right for wrong. And if you don't know when you're doing something wrong, your spirit's going to tell you you're doing something wrong. And if you want to continue with your spirit, you could go, because that's what's going to make your spirit dark, because now you're letting the negativity overpower the positivity. You feel me? But some people want to do that. Some people want to do that. So at the end of the day, just like Travis Scott said, stop trying to be God. You feel me?
Yeah, actually, that leads me to a next question. What is the new shit that you get to hear from while you're in there? Like, as far as to the outside, how do you get connected to, like, you got TV, obviously, you know what I'm saying? You get to watch what's going on. So who you fucking with, man? Like, what music are you fucking with? Like,
in general, or
like
the city?
Like, what's your shit that you're like, yo, I need to repeat this over and over again. I like this tune, or I like this new rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Right now I'm bumping the Meek Mill's Champion. You already know. Salute Nipsey Hussle.
Yes.
R.I.P. to the legend.
R.I.P. Nip.
I listen to Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Tupac. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And salute everybody in the city doing their thing. Salute my homie Thoroughbred.
She telling them lies. That's why I never call these bitches. I mix the drip and the sign. I put that bitch on the side, show and prove just to get on the lineup.
Salute Presser. Salute the CLE man them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Salute my homie Yad. He's about to drop this month. You know what I'm saying? And salute DJ Stefani. You know me, man. This shit is caliente. That's my favorite DJ.
Okay.
And also Mr. So Focus. Shout out to Mr. So Focus. And DJ 38. You know what I'm saying? Soon TV.
Yeah. Yo, man, we're looking to do an interview with Thoroughbred real soon. I've been trying to get at him to do an interview, but we've been
That's
trying
the
to
culture right there, man. Thoroughbred's one of the trillest from the city, man. He's been doing it, man. He's double OG status right now from Finch West Hooligoons, Rap Sheet DVD. I've been listening to Thoroughbred. Met him in the Don jail, did some pen time with him, and everything that he said he was going to do in the penitentiary, he did it. No fugazi shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, he's making some waves out here right now. Like,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts. Salute him.
He's making a lot of moves.
Finch West, stand up.
Yeah, he's also in the UK a lot too, so he's doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Thoroughbred,
Facts.
definitely. What are other Toronto
and
rappers?
It's like somebody like that. You really got to salute him because it's easy. It's so easy for someone like Thorough to get back pulled into the streets. It's easy for him, but you know when we were younger, they used to tell us, "You're a bigger man if you walk away." You know what I'm saying? And we never really understood that. So for Brett to be going out there to crush his parole, now he's off his parole, and everything that he said that he was going to do in the feds, he did it.
Yeah.
So when I'm hearing about this and he's showing me what's going on and I'm hearing his new songs and, you know what I'm trying to say? It's just like, yo, salute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yo, man. Yeah, it's dope that at least that you get to still see what's going on in the new times, but the main thing is you coming home. You know what I'm saying? Like,
facts.
We got to make sure that we publicize this. You know, I'm gonna make sure that I put this on all of our platforms and blast this out to the people, because it's definitely something I feel that people need to get in tune with. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that you're innocent, dog.
Yeah, respect. Yo, fam, at the end of the day, the truth, you can feel the truth. You can hear what I'm saying to you through the phone. You can feel my energy. The truth is not something that you see or hear. You got to feel it. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And there's no point of me. I exhausted all my appeals. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm telling the community I am innocent. Nowadays, just like we were talking about the youth, nowadays it's cool to say, I'm guilty. Yeah, I did this and I did that.
Yeah.
I'm telling the man, I didn't do nothing. You know what I'm trying to say? I didn't do nothing. I said real niggas don't crack to the coppers on my rap. And at the end of the day, I'm not taking back those words because I do have the right to remain silent.
Yes.
And it has nothing to do with my trial. You get me?
Yeah.
But thank you very much. Again, salute We Love Hip Hop Toronto. Salute the culture and salute the community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. And you got definitely a line of communication open with us now. You know what I'm saying? You can call my line anytime. You know what I'm saying? I got you, fam. You know what I'm saying?
You already done. No, respect for the support. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate the acknowledgement. And I really appreciate the fact that, you know what I'm saying, you believe that I'm innocent. You know what I'm trying to say? Because the way Toronto Sun slandered my name, it's like they want the whole city to think like I'm some monster or murderer. You know what I'm trying to say? And I never got a chance to tell my story. So you already know. Salute you. You know what I'm trying to say, my brother?
Salute. So listen, I'm gonna wrap it up, right? Because we gotta get some things done over here. But fam, like I said, the line of communication is completely open. You know what I'm saying?
All right, fam.
Link me anytime.
All right.
We won't do this on record the next time. You know what I'm saying? Just anytime. You know what I'm saying?
All right, fam. You already know I have the link, and you don't know we'll stay linked up on Insta, but I'm just going to, like, crush the rest of the call with my wife. You feel me?
Do that. And listen, if you have any shout-outs, give them right now. Like, shout out any of the man them who are in there who want to do shout-outs. People out here on the outside who you want to show love to. Let them know right now, dog, because the mic is hot. You know what I'm saying?
You already know, man. Shout out my homie Heartless G. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out everybody, all the trill ones locked up across Canada, across the world. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Israelites and the Ishmaelites and all of the Most High's children, whatever you want to call them. We're all believers. Shout out to the black community. Shout out to the culture of hip-hop. You feel me?
Yes. Lamar Skeete, yo, man. Thank you, dog. Thank you once again. You know what I'm saying? And I'll definitely, we'll link on Instagram. See?
All right, you already done. No, respect for the promo. I really appreciate it. Love and blessings upon you. See?
Mad love, King.
All right, one.
Hey, how y'all doing? Don't forget to like and leave your comments below. And if you like videos like this, as well as others on our channel, please remember to subscribe to the channel, as well as hit the notification bell so you'll know when we're dropping new videos daily.